All right. What's up, everybody in Sharks territory? Happy holidays from us here at Shark City Hockey. I am Aaron James. Welcome to another watch party as the San Jose Sharks are about to take on the Arizona Coyotes for the first time this season. One of three matchups. However, it's the only time the San Jose Sharks will be in the desert. So, it'll be a unique look tonight to see these guys play in the Mullet Arena that has a capacity of about 4,500 fans in attendance. So it'll be a unique vibe nonetheless. It'll be a unique sight for those of you who are doing the watch along with us here. But let's jump right into it here as we're about a couple of minutes away from the puck drop. And let's start off with some of the hot players that are kind of taking San Jose Sharks hockey by storm, or surge, I guess is a better way of saying it as of late. So what would be how do I say this properly? What would be more appropriate than to start off with our young talent, which I'm seeing is not popping up on the screen here. So let's wait for that. There we go. My bad. So William Eklund, I mean, it goes without saying, he is all of the he's living up to all the hype. He's all the that Sharks territory is raving about lately. 28 games into the season thus far, 7 goals, 7 assists, 14 points. He has 5 points in his last 3 games, including a game-winning goal against Winnipeg. That was the last game they played at home against the Jets on December 12th. He also has scored 4 game-winning goals in the last 9 Sharks wins. So William Eklund has arrived. It's William Eklund season here in San Jose, and I'll tell you right now, we are all excited for, as Jason Demers dubbed him, Swaggy Eklund, to be reaching that potential. Honestly, speaking of Jason Demers, you're gonna have to choose a side, brother. I know that you are an Arizona Coyote, and you're dubbing this game the Demers Bowl, but you have to choose a side, man. Can't be popping in on the live broadcast, the pre-games and the intermissions and the post-games for San Jose Sharks fans if you don't know where your loyalty lies. See, that's some of the problem with the coverage here in Sharks territories. You got a lot of people who like to cover our beloved Los Tiburones, yet they are genuinely fans of different teams. Anyways, it is what it is. He has a podcast, I believe, with the Arizona Coyotes, so who knows? You know what I mean? He's obviously having I'm just poking fun, but he was on Twitter or X earlier today, about like 10 hours ago or so at this point, talking about how it's tough for him to decide which team to root for. Funny enough, I believe some people were trying to throw in like, but you were in the whole holiday sweater video, so that definitely means you're a Sharks fan. And then he went to go point out, I got traded 2 days after that. So nonetheless, Jason Demers, we really hope that you really come to the Sharks side of the force. All right, moving on, my bad. So we also have, you cannot say enough about Mikael Granlund. He is definitely the hottest Shark right now. 12 points in his last 6 games, 1 goal and 5 assists in his last 3. With 22 games played this season, 3 goals, 16 assists, and 19 points. He's on pace for a 71-point season. Honestly, who thought Mikael Granlund was going to be like as outstanding as he has been this season? I really thought that he could come through for us, but at this pace, I wasn't ready for it, but we love it here at Shark City Hockey. Of course, you can't go without talking about Tomas Hertl. Tomas Hertl recently has been he got the blessing from Captain Logan Couture, saying that even though, he's soft-spoken or seems soft-spoken, he's a leader in that locker room, a leader on that ice, and he's leading the Sharks in the point departments. So, 28 games in, 9 goals, 15 assists for 24 points. He has 8 points in his last 6 games. He leads the Sharks, obviously, as I mentioned, in goals scored and points. Okay, and in the last 3 years against this club, the Arizona Coyotes, he's played 14 games. He's had 7 goals, 9 assists, and 16 points. So those are the 3 hottest Sharks to, look out for. Justin Bailey is actually on that list too, but we're going to wait for him to heat up a little bit more before, we give him a graphic, show him some love here on the watch party. Let's talk about the goaltender who's actually playing pretty solid as well, believe it or not. So Capo Kakinen, he came to start in net tonight. We'll go over the lineup in just a moment. With 13 games played this season, he has 5 wins. Overall, he has a 3.88 goals against average and a save percentage of .894. I know, not that sexy, but in his last 5 games, he's 4-0-1. I think this is since November 24th. So in those last 5 games, he has a .904 save percentage, and he is 6-0 in the last 3 years against Arizona. So super appropriate that he gets the nod in net tonight. In the desert, as the Sharks are about to get ready to drop the puck here soon. Projected lineups for tonight's game against the Desert Dogs. The San Jose Sharks, they have a couple of changes because we had Nico Sturm. He had injured his wrist. He didn't cut it. It was kind of, speculating whether or not he cut it, but from what I'm hearing from the Sharks morning skate via Dan Ruzanowski and Drew Remenda, that, he pretty much had to have his wrist taped up, and then today it was announced that he was put on injured reserve. So tonight's lineup: William Eklund, Tomas Hertl, Alexander Barabanov, no changes there. Kyle Burrows and Mario Ferraro are that first defensive pair, line pair. Obviously, as we mentioned, Capo Kakinen gets a start in net. Our second lineup is going to be Fabian Zetterlund, Mikhail Granlund, and Anthony Duclair. That second defensive pairing is Jean Ruda and Nikita Hodijuk. And the third line for the San Jose Sharks: Mike Hoffman, Luke Cunnin, Justin Bailey. Kalen Addison and Henry Thrun are that third defensive pair. Nice to see Henry Thrun in the lineup. Mark-Edward Vlasic, I believe, is not in the lineup again because of personal reasons. So, whatever's going on, we hope that, it all... it's all good for him and it clears up, and we, hopefully we can see number 44 on the ice soon. But till then, we're loving Henry Thrun and Kalen Addison as a pair. That fourth line, this is where Nico Sturm kind of getting his sub. You have Giovanni Smith sliding into the wing with Philip Zadina at center and Kevin LeBanc. So I'm glad to see Giovanni Smith back in the lineup. He's one of my favorite Sharks. Latest additions, the newest addition this season, because of how he's able to help dictate a game with his physicality and that old school grinder roughneck style of play. All right, I actually have some news to share with you, but before I do that, I just want to say, be a part of the Sharks fifth line and join us in the comment section. If you're watching on YouTube, please give this video a like and don't forget to subscribe. It helps grow the channel. So we have some news today, and I didn't get the graphic up posted up here, so you just have to listen to me report it. But today, the San Jose Sharks made some moves. The San Jose Sharks have traded away Nick Cicek and a 2024 6th-round draft pick that belonged to the Sharks, so it's an original pick, to the Vancouver Canucks for 24-year-old centerman Jack Studnicka. So, San Jose Sharks have themselves another centerman to add to the lineup. A lot of people are suspecting maybe this is because the fact that Nico Sturm was put on injured reserve. This might be, the person that could potentially slide in and take his spot. So a little bit about Jack Zadina. Jack Zadina has played, this is per San Jose Sharks. So Jack Zadina has played in 5 games for the Vancouver Canucks this season. He was actually on the rink against the Sharks in their last visit over here. He scored 1 goal. He has a +2 rating. He's also appeared in 9 games for the Abbotsford Canucks in the American Hockey League, recording 7 points, a goal, and 6 assists. Over the course of his career, he's appeared in 90 games with the Boston Bruins and Canucks, tallying 16 points, 6 goals, and 10 assists, along with 5 Stanley Cup playoff games. So he's seasoned experience he has some experience in the postseason. He was named to the AHL All-Star Game in 2019-2020 and was also named to the AHL All-Rookie Team after having 49 points, 23 goals, and 26 assists in just 60 games. So, General Manager Mike Grier announced today that they acquired the center from the Vancouver Canucks, and he said, and I quote, "Jack is a big and fast, reliable two-way center who is only 24 years old. He plays a complete game and has an offensive upside. We are happy to have him to join the organization, and we are thrilled to have him here at Shark City Hockey, and most San Jose Sharks fans are thrilled as well." So, that's pretty much all that's been going on as of late. All the noteworthy, newsworthy stuff. Let me know how you feel about the trade. Let me know how you feel about maybe losing Nick Shishak. I know some fans were kind of a little upset about the whole losing draft pick, but I think this is a solid move. I mean, it's obviously for depth at the center position, but I'm not mad at it. I am not mad at it. So we're gonna have to do a quick update here. I think we have an update to the lineup. So let me just double check that really quick here. Okay, I don't think we do. I think everything I said is pretty accurate. Yep, it still stands. All right, so the puck is dropped in Tempe, Arizona. Let me get the game clock rolling here. Now that the game has started, I want to know, Sharks fans, who do you got? Let us know who you got. If you have the San Jose Sharks, type SJ in the comment section. Otherwise, if you're an Arizona Coyotes fan, type ARI for Arizona. And here we go. That is so crazy to see them share this with essentially NCAA. They got that whole old school hockey vibe with the whole two logos in the center ice face-off circle. So my understanding, it's not an NHL regulation rink either. So National Hockey League is trying to get Arizona a new rink. I know the players want one, especially the NHLPA, considering that the players union there are definitely looking at the loss in revenue. So they're not too thrilled about that, but nonetheless, some unique look here, unique hockey to say the less. We got someone already saying that they got San Jose. That's what's up. This I don't know. I don't want to say smaller. I don't think the rink is smaller, but maybe it is. Let me look that up. It definitely looks a little smaller. Apparently it is regulation ice size. So quick fun fact here. My bad, let me get this get the clock rolling there. So the Mullet Arena is named in honor of philanthropists and ASU donors Donald, Dons, and Barbara Mullet, and it holds 5,000 seats and 2 NHL regulation size ice sheets. So it's just a venue that's not up to par, but definitely the right size for professional ice hockey competition in terms of the rink. All right, so Arizona playing in those rather I mean, I'm just gonna say how it is. You know, it's a beautiful thing to see that old time hockey being honored. I really wish the Sharks would, you know, embrace their heritage as much as Arizona has this past couple of seasons. But you know, those Kachina jerseys, man, that reminds me of, you know, back in the Roenick Hobby Dueling days when, you know, Richie and Donfus, Friesen and Nolan were taking on back when they used to be called the Phoenix Coyotes. All right, a lot of back and forth right now. Just a reminder to anybody that's new to this watch party, it's a watch along. So, you know, watch along with us here at Shark City Hockey. I'm super intrigued to see the Sharks really bring it to the Coyotes today. There's a lot of talk of being surprised. I guess, you know, when you spend the whole entire summer kind of like raving about how horrible the team's going to be, sure, you'd be surprised to see the recent success from the San Jose Sharks, but not here at Shark City Hockey. Always had faith, always knew that these guys are capable, and should they pick up a dub tonight, they will be 5 points out of a playoff position. Ooh, Barabanov, baby. Good opportunity to score the first goal of the game. Was one-on-one with the goalie right there in front of the crease. But yeah, the San Jose Sharks, baby, you know, they're closing in on the playoff spot. And I remember when we called it earlier this offseason, we said that the Sharks had the capability of being a playoff team. Some people were, you know, they're talking them smacks, but the same people that be talking smack all of a sudden are trying to vibe with you, right? So that's pretty funny. I always find that hilarious. You know, you gotta stay loyal to your soil, you know what I'm saying? This talk is cheap, so you know, all those people who you know, were all those naysayers, everyone that said, you know, we couldn't get it done because we didn't have Timo Meyer and Erik Karlsson, now they're all eating their words, baby, and it's all good. Chomp it away. Fairweather fan season is here. We accept you here in Sharks territory. Come join the party, baby. Because the Sharks, I'm telling you, man. As a matter of fact, as the Sharks are pressing here, trying to set up shop deep, they're in the Arizona zone. Ohodachuk standing at the blue line. But now he's skating back because Arizona's trying to rush. Almost gets through Ruda and Ohodachuk, but they were able to get him off the puck. Now the Coyotes are, you know, swinging the puck back and forth from each half wall behind Kakinen. I'll get back to my point after this action comes to a break because Arizona is, you know, they're moving the puck. All right, Kakinen gets a save. All right, so yeah, pretty good. Some back and forth hockey. Almost 7 minutes went by. Let me see if I can try to remember what I was saying there for a second. Yes. So, you know, speaking of like playoff position and all that stuff. Now, I was on Tankathon today, and I don't check Tankathon to see where the Sharks stand in draft position, because to me, that's like saying, like, you don't care for the season and declaring the season over before it begins. I don't care about winning the draft lottery. I never have. I check Tankathon for one reason, and that's strength of schedule. Okay? So today, based off the recent success, so not only will the Sharks be 5 points out of a playoff position should they win against the Coyotes tonight, but as of right now, because of the way they've been playing, they have the second easiest schedule moving forward. So out of 32 teams, they're ranked 31 for strength of schedule. So don't be surprised if these Sharks find themselves, you know, not just contending for a wild card spot, but maybe, just maybe, you know, trying to get themselves up there, you know, build themselves up higher in the standings in the Pacific Division. Now, you know, it's a long season, and that's quite a stride. You know what I mean? That's quite the mission, right? It's nice to, you know, it's, some people say it's nice to dream, but I think, you know, like I think it's achievable. And again, it wouldn't surprise me. So, you know, 5 as of right now, if we get a dub, if we win tonight's game, 5 points out of a playoff spot, and moving forward, the second easiest schedule in the league. Okay, all the pain, everything, like I was saying at the beginning of the season, you know, that October, November, that's behind us. And a lot of these victories the Sharks have are against playoff teams, baby. So, you know, I don't know what else I have to tell you out there if you don't believe. You know, if you don't believe by now, I don't know what else to tell you. You know what I'm saying? Ooh, Capo Kakinen tested early. Makes a nice big save. Big glove save. As a matter of fact, that deserves some recognition. So why don't we type Big Capo Energy in the comment section. He's coming up big for us twice in a row. Nice glove save right now off Cross's one-time shot in the slot. Big Capo save. Big Capo Energy. Man, you know, I'll be real with you. I am a fan, one of those fans that I miss having the Coyotes in our division. They used to be in the Pacific before the whole realignment happened. So, with that being said, this is the 165th all-time game in the regular season against the Arizona Coyotes. The San Jose Sharks are 85. Oh, 1 second. 2-on-1 decision. Ooh, Duclair and Granlund had a 2-on-1 opportunity. Duclair elected to shoot, and that kind of went wide. Back to what I was saying. The 165th all-time game played against the Arizona Coyotes and the San Jose Sharks. San Jose are 85, 58, 7-14 all-time against the Coyotes. In Mola Arena, this is the 3rd game all-time the Sharks have played here at this venue. They're 2-0. So in the previous 2, they've won them all. 2 games played, 2 victories. This is the 3rd all-time game. Back when they were in Phoenix, for those of you who want to know, at American West Arena, the Sharks were 8-10 and 0-1 in 19 games. And when they played in Glendale, the Gila River Arena, they played 49 games there. The Sharks were 26, 21, 0-2. So the Sharks haven't lost a game in Tempe, Arizona, or at the Mola Arena. I got a comment over here. Hey, what's up, man? Hope we come out with the win today. I hope we do too. I really think we can. I think we are, to be honest with you. I mean, again, any given game day, it ain't over till it's over. So I don't want to, you know, start celebrating and planning the parade ahead of time. We got 51 minutes of hockey to go here. But yeah, I think the Sharks are going to be I think they're going to have 2 points by the time this is all said and done. All right. San Jose Sharks are setting up. And we got a stoppage in play because the puck went over the glass into the net. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if this game is a little quiet, just like the Winnipeg Jets game. I think we got spoiled the last few games with all that scoring. Not to say that the wells dried up, but you know, this team is young, the Arizona Coyotes. So I could imagine that, you know, some of that youth will kind of play, you know, kind of benefit them, help the dynamic on the ice for their team. They might be able to keep up a little bit more. But I think the Sharks, man, I think they're gonna handle regardless. My bad. So it's a lot back and forth right now. Definitely a 200-foot game. Shots on goal for the Sharks are 4. Shots on goal for the Arizona Coyotes are 6. All right, here we go. Giovanni Smith. Ooh, he tried to do like a one-handed pass shove forward to Zadina, but it didn't make its way there. Now Giovanni Smith has a puck again. Throws on the other side of ice for Kevin LeBanc. All right. Oh, Granlund making some moves. Granlund making some moves, but it got stopped. Who's in net for Arizona? My bad. Let me take a look at these guys really quick here. So today in net for the Arizona Coyotes is Connor Ingram. For Sharks, Kaapo Kähkönen. Again, in the last 3 years, Kaapo Kähkönen is 6-0 against the Coyotes, baby. All right, here we go. Sharks are trying to set up. Mario Ferraro throws it on net. That's not a bad idea. He got his first goal of the season against Vegas. So, you know, why not try again? All right, the Sharks are going to go to TV timeout. That gives us some time to just check in on everything here. Check in on some of the latest words going down on social media. Just a quick reminder, if you haven't followed us already, please do so. Follow us on social media at Shark City Hockey across the board. Let me see. My bad, just kind of editing as we go along here. So one more time, if you haven't done so already, please like and subscribe to us on YouTube. Like this video, subscribe, it helps grow the channel. If you're not following us on Instagram, do so. You find some more relatable Sharks fan content there. And of course, connect with us on X for, you know, some of, you know, the breaking news and, you know, just staying current with everything Team Till. All right, so been a couple of chances back and forth thus far. Now I'm going to ask y'all, who scores first? That says next, my bad. Who scores first? Sharks or Arizona? Type your predictions in the comment section. There we go. Let's update that. Boom. Who scores first? Let me know what player you believe or what team. You keep it simple, saying Sharks or Arizona, or you could, you know, test your, you know, your skills and let me know who you think is going to get the goal specifically. All right, so the Sharks, they win the face-off and immediately take a shot on goal. Burrows, man, that was a laser. They got through 4 bodies, 3 Coyotes, 1 Shark. He took that from the top of the face-off circle, but that hit the chest of Ingram there. All right. Sharks intercept the puck at neutral ice, and they are trying to set up shop again in the Arizona zone. All right, Sharks just controlling the puck, but they kind of gave it away there. And here's a breakout opportunity for the Coyotes, but the Sharks, they just have bodies in the way, not giving them any ice to maneuver. They're challenging any open space. I love it. All right, Sharks looking to set up at the blue line. Ahoyuk, he sends it down across the slot and finds its way to the half wall. Sharks are just trying to find a space to operate, trying to find a spot to set up. Just back and forth by the half wall. All right. It gets sent to the face-off circle, and then Sharks just again move that puck behind the net to the half wall. Trying to shoot it from the blue line. Just a lot of chipping, a lot of chipping the puck, a lot of wild shots. Just trying to see if anything works, any lucky bounces. Ooh, almost. Almost. Tomas Hertl had a nice freaking opportunity. Nice opportunity. But didn't happen. That's nice. That was some nice moves by Ahoyuk. Oh, is that Barabanov? Barabanov cleanly holds the freaking puck into the blue zone. Skates all the way around, like kind of tracing the face-off circle on the left. Passes it, like needle threads it to Hertl, who's kicking it right there at the corner of the crease, opposite side, and he was shut down by Ingram. But the Sharks, you know, they had some quality chances. Now with 8 shots on goal to the Coyotes 6. It's worth mentioning that in about half an hour's time, the Barracuda will be in action as well, as they'll be taking on Calgary. So both San Jose hockey clubs are competing tonight. So I might have to try to do some double duty here and turn on the game on AHL TV. I'm just messing around. We'll stay with you right here live on this watch party. All right, so a face-off deep in Arizona's zone gets advanced back into Shark zone. Now Arizona's setting up shop, challenging Kapanen, pardon me, with some shots, but he handled. Sharks able to clear the zone. Zetterholm and Claire out there working their magic. And that's pretty much it. All right. Give me some water, pardon me. Both teams kind of creating opportunities, definitely shutting down opportunities. Ice is, the ice, open ice is being challenged, I guess is the best way of saying it. Like, nobody out there is moving the puck around comfortably. As soon as they get the puck on the tape, there's almost someone right there to, challenge them. So it's going to be very interesting to see how this game progresses. This is going to definitely be, in my opinion, one of those games that's going to come down to who could seize the opportunity or create the most opportunities. So we'll have to see. This might be a very tight game, maybe as tight as the Winnipeg Jets and San Jose Sharks game at the SAP Center just a couple of days ago. Or, my bad, not even a couple of days ago, the beginning of the week on Monday. It's been so long without hockey, man. It's been so long. All right. So one thing I'm noticing about this camera angle from Mola Arena is this seems to be pretty far away. Someone tell the home broadcasters to zoom in a little bit. Super far away. Feel like I got nosebleed. We're approaching the 14-minute mark of the first period here with 6 minutes remaining in the first. All right, here come the Sharks. 3-on-2 opportunity. They hurry, and it gets turned over by Zadina. All right, come on, Sharks. Let's do something. Let's go. All right, kind of sloppy play by both teams. They get possession, they turn it over, then they turn it right back over. It's like, this will eventually catch up. It's been a clean hockey game though, very disciplined hockey game by both clubs. No penalties yet. Oh gosh, turn away at the worst time, right in the slot, right in front of Kabakakinen. That shot goes wide, thank goodness. All right, the Sharks are struggling to clear the zone. They finally do. And the Sharks are just falling all over the place, whether they're being hit or just blowing tires. That was a really sloppy shift by those guys. I wish I could tell you who, but again, this camera angle is so far away. What the? All right. Kind of wild bouncing puck. Ooh, some open ice opportunity from nice move by Granlund. Ah, man. Sharks get stood up at zone entry at the blue line. Coyotes trying to operate from by their own net. Ooh, dangerously passes in front of their own net, the Coyotes do. But here they come. Right back into Sharks zone behind the net. The trapezoid Sharks sweep that puck all the way to the side. Sharks elect to do cross ice pass to center ice, which is kind of weird. You'd figure you'd skate that up and then dump into the zone, but that gets turned over, and now the Arizona Coyotes are trying to operate outside their zone, and they turn over deep in their freaking zone. This is a turnover fest right now, this first period. Both teams seem to be struggling moving that puck. Maybe, change the puck up, get a frozen puck out there. Maybe that one's a little too hot, a little too warm. So we approach the 17th minute. We got someone in the comment section saying, "Well, gonna introduce hockey to my cousins in Mexico in 3 days." Nice. That's what's up. We actually did I actually did a I guess you consider it a podcast. I actually did a special episode called Boston Alto, which is a brief little story about Latinos and ice hockey. You can check that out on our Spotify account. So on our Spotify, I guess. Just look us up at Shark City Hockey. But it's pretty cool. So the word Boston Alto is actually a term that was, I don't want to say made up, but it was generated by Spanish play-by-play announcers, because there are not a lot of hockey terms that have a direct translation in Spanish language. So Boston Alto is what they called high sticking. So that's what I kind of honored the show after and named it Boston Alto. So check that out. There's Latinos actually make up a pretty huge majority of hockey fans, and NHL teams recognize that. A lot of teams that definitely recognize that. I hate to say it, as some of our biggest rivals, the LA Kings and the Vegas Golden Knights, amongst others like the Florida Panthers. But the Sharks obviously recognize that they have a rather strong following amongst Latino Mexican American fans, and that's why we have Los Tiburones, which that term, by the way, was dubbed by Mark Purdy. And if you want to hear the story behind that, you can check out the interview that we did with him at SharkCityHockey.com. All right, so we got just about 3 minutes remaining in this first period. It's been an interesting game. Kind of, I don't want to say anything to jinx it, as the Coyotes have an opportunity right here. Score. All right, here we go. Zadina trying to force the puck into the Arizona zone, but that gets cleared back out to center ice. Sharks dump it deep behind the net and sent right back to center ice. That's kind of been a game. Sharks defenders get again, dump it deep. Now the Sharks are trying to operate behind the trapezoid, but Arizona escapes and they send it back to center ice again. This time they're able to enter the Shark zone. Now Arizona tries to operate behind the trapezoid, but they look like to be on a line change. There's only one Coyote down there. All right, here we go. About 2 minutes remaining in the period. Okay, I'm telling you, this is like freaking. It's almost becoming like a game of tennis. Like we have it on our tape. They have it on their tape. We have it on our tape. They have it on their tape. It's kind of, we got to clean this up. It's like a game of hot potato out there at that puck. We approach getting close to 90 seconds. Here's Eklund. He takes a shot, but that deflects wide. All right. Hurdle's trying to operate. Hurdle on the half wall. Hurdle power, baby. Barabanov and Eklund are down there to support him as they're squeezing the puck against the yellow striping on the boards. Referee's telling them to move it. Arizona, they find a way to come away with that puck, and they dump it deep, and I think it's going to be icing, and it sure is. 58 seconds remaining in the period. All right. Here we go. Maybe last opportunity set up deep in the zone as the face-off is in Arizona zone, but unfortunately that's won by the Coyotes, and it gets dumped deep again for icing. So we get another opportunity right now. All right. Giovanni Smith is in the face-off circle. He wins it. Oh, Sharks hit the post. Jean Ruda blasted near the freaking near the boards over there, about 30 feet away, just slightly behind the face-off circle. The right face-off circle. I heard the iron. I heard iron. That sound that goalies love to hear, and shooters just, oh man, it's the absolute worst. All right, Granlund now is in the face-off circle. Maybe that's who took it last time. Again, that like nosebleed camera angle is making it kind of tough to read the numbers here, but I'll do my best. It's a watch-along party after all, so. All right. Sharks force the puck to the half wall. Sharks are trying to keep it in. They do, just kind of wildly dump the puck on the opposite end of the boards, the opposite half wall. All right. Oh, pass to Henry, throw on the blue line, goes out. So the Sharks have to reset with about 16 seconds left. Part of my clock is about 2 seconds ahead. All right, here we go. One more face-off before this period is done, most likely. And based off of the way Arizona's kind of moving the puck, it looks like they're electing to burn the clock out. I wouldn't be surprised if that's exactly what happens. And that's exactly what's going to happen. So that's going to be it for that period. Score is love, as they call it in tennis, love. 0-0 right now, San Jose Sharks and Arizona Coyotes. That period kind of reminded me of them like trying to fill each other out. Like, I mean, there's a lot of mistakes. There's definitely a lot of turnovers. So I'll give you all those stats and more in just a moment. So just kick back right there, really, for a quick moment as I gather all the stats off the box score, and I'll deliver those to you in just a moment. So we'll be right back, right here on Shark City Hockey's live real-time reaction watch-along party from San Jose Sharks taking on the Arizona Coyotes. We'll be right back. All right. Welcome back. I said that'd be real quick, right? Okay. So here's our first intermission stats. Both teams, kind of a sloppy game. Let's be real. Shots are in favor of the San Jose Sharks, 9-6. That's always nice, especially considering how this season has been. The early trend. The first quarter of the season has been always trailing. So these last few games, we've been finding ourselves in the lead, are definitely in pace with our opponents. So I love it. Face-off dot is not looking too good for the San Jose Sharks. They are trailing in the face-off draws by 35.3%. So Arizona, they have the better chances when the puck drops. 64.7. So on that note, let's look at how our guys are doing, our centermen are doing. So Luke Cunnin has won 66.7% of his draws. Fabian Zetterlund, 50%. Mikhail Granlund, 37.5%. And that's where we get that 35.3% of face-off draws for the Sharks. Power play opportunities, 0. Each team playing a very disciplined game, surprisingly. It's been chippy out there. Been a lot of turnovers, I guess is the best way of saying it. You know what I mean? But I think it's just the passes aren't, they're not finding the mark for both teams. Very chippy play out there. Let's see if that can get cleaned up. So Sharks, and Coyotes are not shying away from the physical aspect, however. So 9 hits for the Sharks, 13 for the Coyotes. Block shots, 5 for San Jose, 6 for Coyotes. A quick disclaimer, there's a chance that these numbers might fluctuate as they typically do. This is coming off of NHL.com, and there tends to be some type of updates throughout the intermission here. But I'm just reporting to you what the live stats are. Giveaways for San Jose Sharks, 1. Giveaways for the Arizona Coyotes, 4. Takeaways for the San Jose Sharks, 1. And takeaways for the Arizona Coyotes is 5. So again, gotta definitely clean that up. So, as I mentioned at the top of the hour, top of the program, this is the first of 3 contests that are going to take place against the Arizona Coyotes, but the only one that will be going down in the desert. The San Jose Sharks will host the Arizona Coyotes twice before the season concedes. Before we go to the playoffs, baby. Arizona will be at the Shark Tank in about a week, December 21st. And then we won't see them again until the end of the season around April 7th. So both of those games will be in San Jose, California. Right now, Kaapo Kähkönen is looking pretty good in net, obviously. There's been no goals scored, so he's stopped all 6 shots he's faced. They've obviously, with no penalties awarded, have all been on even strength. So through 20 minutes, he has a perfect 100 save percentage. Let's see, our leaders on the ice right now for our forwards groups. It's obviously going to be Tomas Hertl with 6 minutes and 23 seconds. He's actually closest, actually by just 3 seconds, Willem Eklund, 6 minutes and 29 seconds. Alexander Barabanov, obviously they're all on the same line, so this probably just has to do with when they stepped off the ice during the change, 6 minutes and 12 seconds. Following them is Duclair, 5:22. You also have Granlund at 5:52. Hoffman at 4 minutes. Who else do we have here? And then Zetterlund, 6 minutes and 10 seconds. So, and yeah, those are your leaders for time of ice so far through 20 minutes. Defensively speaking, Kyle Burrows is out there with Mario Ferraro. So Ferraro's taking a hefty load, 8 minutes, 34 seconds so far. Almost half a period. Followed by Kyle Burrows, 7 minutes and 24 seconds. Then you have Ohodiuk and Ruda. They both have over 6.5 minutes. Ruda has 6:33 and Ohodiuk has 6:41. And then Henry Thrun and Addison, they both have 5 minutes, 20 seconds plus some change. So 5:28 for Thrun, 5:22 for Addison. And those are your defensive time on ice leaders. So yeah, we'll see. It's been, again, pretty uneventful game if you want to just talk about, the box score here. But nonetheless, the Sharks are, they're in it. They're pitching a shutout right now. Pardon me. And yeah, we have about 10 minutes before we go into Act 2 of San Jose Sharks versus the Arizona Coyotes. So I'm going to ask y'all one more time, since we have some time here and not too much to report. Who do you think is going to score the first goal of the game? Is it going to be Arizona? Is it going to be San Jose? Why is there no text showing? Let's see if we get that going up one more time. Let me try this. Pardon me. One more time. 3rd time's a charm. There it is. Who's going to get that first goal? Type your predictions in the comment section. Let me know if you think it's going to be the San Jose Sharks. Let me know if you think it's going to be Arizona Coyotes. Bonus points if you can guess exactly who will put it in the net. You know what? We'll keep it fair. Is it going to be a forward or is it going to be a defender? Who gets the first goal? Let me know what you think in the comment section. And, of course, let me know who do you got for this game. Is it going to be San Jose or Arizona? Let me know what you think. So, talk amongst yourselves for a brief moment. I want to give the voice a quick rest. Get some agua because Sharks need water. And when we return, we'll bring you the live reactions to the second period of this game. San Jose Sharks taking on the Arizona Coyotes for the first time this season. I'm Aaron James. This is Shark City Hockey's live watch along party. We'll be right back. All right. Gonna come back right here so we don't just leave you hanging. Thank you to everybody who's joining me right now live on YouTube. I appreciate it all. Don't forget to interact with each other. Don't be shy. Talk amongst yourselves in the comment section. You don't have to wait for me to give you a prompt. But if you are, looking for something to specifically talk about, let me know who do you think is going to score the first goal tonight. Will it be the San Jose Sharks? Will it be the Arizona Coyotes? Bonus points if you could let me know what position or player. So do you think it'll be a defender? Do you think it'll be an offensive man? Pardon me. So looking forward to, this second period. I hope it's a little bit more action-packed than that first. So, yeah. The last couple of games have been, I don't want to say underwhelming, because it's nice to see the Sharks not get lit up and then have to always come from behind, right? Even though manufacturing those amazing comebacks have kind of been spoiling us here in Sharks territory, keeping us on the edge of our seat. I love a more disciplined hockey game than I do, seeing the goalies get lit up. So it's nice that this game right now is 0-0. It's nice that, the Sharks haven't taken any penalties. And, hopefully in the second period, we could get, under the skin of the Coyotes and try to get them to commit a penalty. Hopefully give ourselves another opportunity to really, fine-tune that power play unit, because, penalty kills has been, one of our highlights, if you will, in terms of special teams. But getting those power play goals, not so much. A couple of games ago, we got the game-winning goal on a power play, so that was nice. So it'd be nice to build upon that. And they were talking about they being Dan Ruzanowski and Drew Minna on the Sharks Morning Skate. They're saying how that's like one of the three things that the head coach, thus this being head coach David Quinn, can do for our guys is prepare them for the start of the game, and then power plays and penalty kills. So let's hope that the Sharks could draw some penalties here and give our top guys we go with 4 forwards and 1 defender, so our top 8 our top 8 forwards an opportunity to cook, and hopefully we could get some pucks in the net. But yeah, it's been a pretty interesting game. In terms of sights, the Mullet Arena, I don't know if I'll ever get used to that, but I might as well just soak it all up and soak it all in now, because it's the only time the Sharks will play here. Again, 3 games this season against the Coyotes. They'll be back. We'll be playing them again in a week at the Tank, and then April 7th once again at the Tank. So it'll be the only time the Sharks will be playing in essentially NCAA sized arena. And yeah, I don't know if I'll ever get used to seeing the NHL logo right next to a college logo. That would be like if the San Jose Sharks shared the Shark Tank, and obviously in terms of the size of the venue, it's night and day. But what I'm trying to say is as far as the on ice graphics go, that'd be like if there was a San Jose State University Spartan logo right next to the Sharks logo, and they just divided it in half. So that's kind of unique to see the ASU logo right there for their men's ice hockey team next to the Arizona Coyotes logo, the Kachina Coyote there. So yeah, pretty unique look at this venue that's 4,500 capacity. So, and in case you missed it, top of the hour, it's named, the Mullet Arena is named after some philanthropists. So, very interesting. Again, San Jose Sharks is undefeated in this building. This is the 3rd game they've ever played there. The 2 games in which they've played inside Mullet Arena, they're 2-0. So let's keep that tradition going. Hopefully, let's keep ourselves undefeated here in this college venue. And yeah, as far as history goes, regular season, this is the Sharks' 165th all-time game against the Arizona Coyotes, in which they're 85, 58, 7, and 14 all-time. Of course, that number is tremendously stacked in comparison to all of our other opponents, because once upon a time ago, when they were, even before they moved out of Glendale, or even when they're in Glendale, pardon me, but a long time ago, the Phoenix Coyotes and Arizona Coyotes, when they're in Glendale, they they used to be a part of the Pacific Division. So those are one of my favorite rivalries, and kind of miss having them in our division, not gonna lie. The Coyotes were always one of my favorite teams to watch the Sharks compete against back in the day on a regular basis. So looks like we're about to do the opening face-off for the second period here finally. So let's get ready to roll. Each team's changed sides. And here we go. Let's roll. Thank you again. This is a live watch along party. I'll try to do my best for some play-by-play. Obviously, watch along. You should be listening to Dan Ruzanowski if you're tuning into the Sharks Audio Network, or to Randy Hahn if you're watching on NBC Sports California. If you're watching on NBC Sports California right now, you're getting a prime overhead look at that center ice logo I was just referring to right now at Mullet Arena with the Coyotes and the ASU logo there. But here we go. The puck's dropped. Back in action. If you are joining us late, let me know who you got. Type SJ for San Jose or ARI for Arizona. We often have fans from both teams join our live watch parties, and other times we just have fans from, hockey fans from around the world join. Oh, right. So Kapokakinen gets tested early there. Takes a shot right in the freaking crest, the Sharks' crest of his jersey. Handles that. That's great positioning, man. See, he's on the top of his crease there. I love it. All right, so face off to the left of Kapokakinen, deep in the Sharks' zone. Tomas Hertl's in the face-off circle. He wins that one. He wins that draw. Here we go. Sharks applying pressure. Ooh, nice shot from the freaking blue line. But Coyotes sneak out of the zone and into the Sharks. Throw a freaking puck on net. Nice save. And here come the Sharks advancing the puck out their own zone. A lot of back and forth hockey here. Eklund trying to operate. Out there hunting pucks. All right. Eklund now with the puck behind the trapezoid. He freaking passes it. That was supposed to hit Tomas Hertl. It looked like in the center, but they did not connect on that opportunity, and they iced it. The Coyotes iced it, so we'll have an opportunity to set up shop right there, deep in their zone. Hi, baby. You scared me. I bet that was my puppy, Sebastian James Barkey here. He wants some attention. All right. Gunning in the face-off circle. He wins it, but that takes a nice Coyotes bounce and over the blue line, so the Sharks have to reset, dump the puck back in. And now they're setting up again. And ooh, that's been a story. It's a race to the puck now. Henry Thrun wins that battle. Oh, here's Cunnin. Nice clean zone entry. Puts a shot on net, but that's saved by Ingram. Uh-oh. Things are getting chippy down there. Hoffman and Bailey being restrained by the refs. Addison freaking looks like he played the puck off the board to Cunnin there, and or did Hoffman? He played a Hoffman. Hoffman just kind of passes it, sets it up to Cunnin, and that was a nice zone entry, nice shot, but Connor Ingram to save. All right, let's go Sharks. Come on, baby. Give me something. Shot on net. Kapokakinen makes a good save. Yes, baby. Yes. You want to play now? But the Sharks are on. My dog is all over me. Ah. Hold on. All right. Looks like we committed the penalty. I was about to say, it looks like we finally drew a penalty, but Giovanni Smith is going to the penalty box, being escorted to the penalty box. What's the call there? Mike, the referee was kind of microphone kind of going in and out, but nonetheless, it looks like it's a high sticking call to Giovanni Smith. So type Go Sharks in the comment section as we have a big penalty kill coming up here. It's a scoreless game. Just 2 minutes and 31 seconds into the freaking first period, and Sharks are committing some fouls. So here we go. Arizona wins the face-off. They're operating their power play unit, passing it back and forth. Cooley's out there controlling it by the face-off circle. He sends it back to the blue liner. He holds it in. Cooley has it again. Sends it right back to Moser. Moser sends it to freaking Keller on the opposite end. We'd love to see the Sharks come away with the shorthanded goal again. Wouldn't that be nice? They clear the puck. That's what I'm talking about. 90 seconds remain on this power play for the Arizona Coyotes. All right, here we go. Arizona advancing the puck from center ice. They enter the Shark zone. They drop it back to the defender at the blue line. It's like Kerfoot's kind of playing by the half boards. He gets some support from Mozart or Kozer, whatever his name is. Pardon me. Cooley now with the puck. Cooley now. My bad. Having a flashback. All right, come on, baby. These guys are like the defenders are slowly pressing. You know, both defenders for Arizona were like at the face-off circle, opposite ends of the face-off circle in the Shark zone. Sharks doing a good job killing this. They're not really giving up much space for them to operate. Almost cleared it, but Moser holds it in. Cooley again by the face-off circle sends it to Kerfoot, who's behind the goal line. He sends it all the way to blue line. Now to Keller on the opposite face-off circle to the right. Ooh, they try to do center ice pass, and I don't know if he blew a tire or if he was just knocked down. But nonetheless, 8 more seconds remain on this power play opportunity for the Arizona Coyotes. The Sharks are looking good. 2 seconds, 1 second. The power play is over, but the pressure is still on. Oh, almost caught Smith out of the penalty box there. So Giovanni Smith was exiting the penalty box. The Sharks cleared it, and it literally just missed his stick. That would have been a sweet opportunity for a breakaway chance. But here are the Sharks. Nice center ice pass. Oh, what a save. Rebound opportunity. Duclair didn't get it on the net. The Sharks are starting to answer back. I love this. All right, action's picking up. Action is definitely picking up. We got a whistle, but for what? Was it hand pass? High stick touch? I'm not too sure what it was. Man, that was great play. Granlund, like with like a no-look pass to Zetterlund. Zetterlund drives it to the net. It gets saved, and then Duclair was right there with an opportunity, but unfortunately that puck did not find a net. What a great answer to that, or great sequence following that penalty kill by the San Jose Sharks. Pardon me. All right. The puck is dropped again outside the Arizona Coyotes zone, right off their blue line. And now Arizona dumps the puck down deep behind the Sharks net. Sharks try to exit the zone with the stretch pass, but that didn't make it to our stick, and it goes all the way down for icing. So dang it. Come on, Sharks, let's do something. Let's go. All right, face-off is deep in the Shark zone here. Obviously, we need to win this one. Granlund is in, taking the draw. Man, Granlund can do everything. He won that one. Burroughs clears it. Here comes Zetterlund, Duclair, Granlund, baby. And my favorite Sharks line. They're operating. They're working their magic. They got the freaking goalie's head on the swivel right now. I love it. All right. Coyotes were able to stop the pressure by like holding the puck up against the wall, but then they dump it and they ice the puck. So, woo! Here's a chance, Sharks. Arizona Coyote looks like they're, their bodies are slumped over. They're breathing heavily. They're tired. The Sharks have an opportunity to freaking take advantage of this. Hurdle, Eklund, Barabanov are out there now. Hurdle wins the draw. Back to the blue line, all the way back down behind the net. Hurdle operating it, carries it to the blue line, and it gets turned over. Here comes Coyotes. They try to freaking answer back, but they're offsides. I think that's a TV timeout. I heard a double whistle. That is a TV timeout. All right. Like I said, man, this is going to probably be another tight game. Just like against the Jets, we'll see if, things will pick up as we have almost halfway through this period. So half a game, 33 plus some change of, 33 minutes and some change, almost 34 minutes of hockey remains. I think the Sharks are going to get this win, baby. All we need to do is pick up the 2 points, do it in regulation, and I think we will be 5 spots out of a playoff spot, assuming, certain things around the league kind of help us and play in our favor. So I'll let you know exactly where we're at by the end of the night. Yes, baby. Hi, Sebastian. Hi, baby. My bad, people. The dog needs my attention. I'm a baby. Here's a good boy. I'm going to hook this guy up with a snack really quick. So while we do this commercial break, just chill. I'll be right back, all right? Just chill right there. Be right back. All right. What's up? Thank you for waiting for me briefly there. He was kind of like licking his lips, letting me know, hey, it's snack time. All right. NHL. All right. Game on. Sharks trying to pick up where they left off. Deep in Arizona zone. A little speed by Barabanov. Oh, his pass gets intercepted. But almost freaking breakaway opportunity, but the Barabanov was right there. Now Arizona setting up shop. They're working the puck by the blue line. Ooh, Cooley could have turned that over. That would have been a nice freaking breakaway for Barabanov. All right, Barabanov couldn't get away from Cooley. He turns the puck over. All that for naught. Arizona tries to throw the freaking puck on the net, but Sharks cleared the zone. So here we go, back and forth hockey again. Okay. I'm telling you, man. Whether it's the Coyotes or the Sharks, they get possession in their own zone. They chip it right out of the blue line. It gets, intercepted or turned over in the neutral zone. And, right back at it. You know what I'm saying? Or it goes deep in the zone and then each team resets. It's been very, very back and forth game. But with the score 0-0... Sharks are playing a 200 feet game, with the exception of that high sticking call to Giovanni Smith, which they killed that penalty off. It's been a rather disciplined game by the sounds of the Sharks. 11 shots on goal, 9 shots for Coyotes, 11 for the Sharks. And it's been that for a minute. So I don't know how much time has went by without a shot on goal from either team. But yeah, it's literally just back and forth, man, like a game of table tennis. It's going to be one of those games where whoever can create the most opportunities and finish on it are whoever makes a dire mistake and you capitalize on it. It's going to be one of those games, I guarantee it. So we approach, we're almost halfway through this game here now. Come on, Sharks, let's go, baby. Oh, declaring Granlund again, making some opportunities out there. All right, so Sharks in that last sequence put some shots on net. Thank goodness. Ooh, nice pass from freaking Duclair all the way across at Granlund. And Granlund, if that shot was just slightly lower, he would have beat Connor Ingram 5-hole, but he puts it right on the top of his goal pads. Ooh, the Sharks are huddling up. They mean business. I'm telling you, Duclair, Granlund, and Zetterlund is the starting line. They are the number one line for the Sharks. I know a lot of people keep reporting it as Hurdle, Eklund, and Barabanov, but nah. This is our number one line right here, man. These guys are outstanding. I can see why people will report it the other way around. They're trying to favor those who they feel are like, franchise guys. But I think that those three guys, Zetterlund, Granlund, and Duclair, might surprise a lot of Sharks fans this season in terms of, what their role will be or continue to be here in San Jose. I think they're a staple to why the Sharks have been having so much success. I mean, it goes without saying with Granlund, right? But Duclair creating opportunities for Granlund and for Hurdle. Zetterlund, man, he's been playing good, whether he was on the wing with Eklund and Hurdle or Granlund and Duclair. So I don't want to hear none of that garbage about how these guys are just playing for other teams and all that. That's cap. That's cap. All right. If I'm not mistaken, I think we're going to get another penalty call here. Oh, man. They got Capo Kakinen for delayed game. So, Sharks are going to have to go into penalty kill one more time. So, definitely a big penalty kill coming up. Now, while we're on commercial break, let me check out the standings in the wild card. This is awesome. All right, so right now the Sharks are in the ranking for wild card are 8. Okay, so the difference between the number 8 seed, San Jose, and the number 2 seed, which would get us that last wild card spot, that's St. Louis. As of right now, it's 8 points. So if we get a victory tonight, that'll put us at 23 points. And we'll be 6 points out of a playoff spot. So nonetheless, it doesn't really matter. 5 points, 6 points. Bottom line, 3 victories, 3 games. We are 3 wins removed from competing for a playoff spot. Assuming we come away with the win tonight. So technically 4. But come on. Come on. Remember when people were trying to talk smack about them not being a playoff team? Exactly, man. Anyways. There's fans out there, they don't want to let that go. They're holding on to it. They think there's some type of phase. They're even trying to chop it up as being like, oh, these guys are playing for their next job. They're playing for the trade deadline. You gotta let it go. There's a strong chance that this roster is going to be, the core, and then we'll have to, add players in and out of the lineup, whether that's by subtraction or addition during the trade deadline. But I don't think it's going to be these names that people are saying, like the Duclairs and the Zetterlunds and Granlunds and all of that. I think it's going to be like, okay, here's a missing link to help amplify those names I just mentioned. I think that we found our top 6 forwards, and we have a lot of, the other 2 lines, they play fantastic supporting roles, but I think if we trade for anybody, it will be a missing link, maybe defensively, even if it's just to make us a little bit stronger on the blue line, or a missing link offensively to make us a little bit stronger, on the attack, which might happen considering that the San Jose Sharks today acquired Jack. I want to make sure I don't mess up his last name, so let me take a moment to pronunciate Jack Studnicka, if I'm not mistaken. Studnicka. I may have not said it correctly anyways, but my bad. All right, 45 seconds remain on this power play for the Coyotes. Sharks clear it. We're looking good. Again, we've been penalized twice so far in this game. It all happened in this second period. Moments ago, Kaapo Kähkönen for delay of game, puck over the glass. And prior to that, about 2 minutes and 31 seconds into the period, Giovanni Smith for high sticking. So far we're 0 for 1, or we're 1 for 1 on the penalty kills. Arizona's 0 for 1 on the power play. We're trying to make that 0 for 2, and we're 10 seconds away from doing so. I didn't see who's serving the penalty for Kaapo Kähkönen, but it'd be nice if we could find him coming out of the penalty box, right now. And I think we did. We did! It's Duclair on the breakaway. Oh, man! Duclair trying to go backhand 5-hole. That was so sick! Almost. That would have been so clean. My bad. I did not have the clock rolling on that. I apologize, but there's 7 minutes and 35 seconds remaining as the refs blew the whistle there. Let me just update the play clock. There we go. Dang, that's 2 opportunities. One that the Sharks connected on feeding the puck to the player. First Giovanni Smith, now Anthony Duclair coming out of the penalty box right after they killed the penalty. That was an amazing opportunity on the breakaway for Anthony Duclair. And I'm telling you, that's another reason why I think this guy is going to stay, because his ability to freaking, break away with that puck, man. He's been doing it often this season. If he was able to capitalize or finish those breakaways more often, he'd have some more goals himself. But nonetheless, exciting to see the Duke of San Jose. I want to see the Duke play in San Jose for a couple more seasons. That's all I know. All right, icing on the play. Checking the social plugs really quick here. Just seeing, if there's anything noteworthy, and pretty much everything that we've already covered here on this live reaction. This live real-time reaction to the San Jose Sharks taking on the Arizona Coyotes. We're at a deadlock right now, 0-0. 14 shots for the Sharks, 10 for the Coyotes. San Jose is, again, they're looking to close in on a wild card spot. 4 victories away from catching the number 2, the last seed in the wild card. Obviously, we need help. We need some help from a lot of other teams to help us, close the gap on the Blues right now, who have currently a 8-point lead. We get the dub tonight, it'll be a 6-point lead. But I'm telling you, man, it's easier said than done without a doubt, but it's not a very far-fetched thing or idea or whatever. Like, it's very accomplishable, or it's achievable. Pardon me. That's what I meant to say. Here's Hurdle. He has an opportunity. His shot kind of gets blocked. All right. Action's kind of fizzling down again. Oh, just as I say that, Arizona has like 3 opportunities in a row. My goodness. And here they go again. Shot for the blue line. And, oh, man. Juicy rebound. Left by Capo Kakinen. And it's 1-0. Coyotes. I spoke too soon. And there's that howl. Oh, man. So, yeah, that just took a nasty bounce. So, it looked like, let me just see this other replay angle, but it looked like Capo Kakinen got his right pad on it, or maybe it hit his stick, but nonetheless, like, it awkwardly took a Coyotes bounce. So, he made a save right at the crease, and it took a Coyote bounce to the left, like at a weird angle, sharp angle, and Marcel was able to, or Michelli, pardon me, was able to bury it for his 6th of the season. Kraus got his 7th assist, and the primary assist is from Moser. He got his 12th assist of the season. So the Coyotes are, they break the goose egg first. Now the Sharks are now trailing this game with 4 minutes and 59 seconds. Let me adjust the clock, add 10 more seconds. 59 seconds remaining in this period. It's far from over. We're not really concerned or tripping off of it here at Shark City Hockey. But, yeah, like I said, it's going to be one of those games, man, where, like, who's going to create the opportunities or who's going to capitalize on mistakes first or often, and so far that's Arizona. So Sharks are going to have to, double time it out there. They're going to have to freaking, do their best to bring this back. But hey, you know what? Maybe that's how the Sharks want to play, baby. Time for a comeback, right? I hope so. I hope that they can tie it up before this period's over. I prefer a 20-minute mini game in the third period versus, like edge of your seat, nail biting freaking hockey, wondering if we're going to have to do it again with, an extra attacker. But, I believe in my Sharks, so I'm not too concerned. All right. Okay. Here we go. 5 minutes of hockey left in this second frame. Guess I'm kind of glad that the game is a little early today, because that gave us an opportunity to enjoy the rest of our Friday night. All right, the puck is dropped. The Sharks now trying to answer back. Come on, baby. Arizona operating again deep in our zone. Obviously, if you're watching this video, please give it a like. Please subscribe. And if you haven't done so already, follow us on social media, on X and on Instagram. Instagram where is where it's at. That's like where the party's at. And yes, Sebastian. Oh my gosh. Yosh, baby. You want to play? My bad. Come here. Come. I was actually considering making a Sebastian cam. But he'll just spend the whole time trying to jump on me, so it would be a little bit pointless, but and my puppy wants some love and attention. Come here. You need to be acknowledged. Acknowledge me. Acknowledge me. Okay. Yeah, you can sit in my lap. Just don't mess up the setup, okay? You're my good boy. All right. I should put a Sharks jersey on. Usually when he wears a jersey, he's a little bit more chill. He's my good boy. He's my good boy. All right. We're approaching 3 minutes of time left here in this third period. Arizona still operating down low. They're building on that. They look a little bit more confident out there. They're building on the momentum of having that lead. Hopefully we could give them some self-doubt before they go into the locker room and try to tie this up. We have 2 minutes and or almost 2.5 minutes to do so. All right, here we go, boys. Sharks get the puck down low. They try to chase, but Arizona wins that battle. All right. We're starting to lay the body a little bit more. Here comes Zadina. He loses it. Gets intercepted again. But he just dumps it. Ooh, okay. So the Sharks they're starting to hold Arizona within their own zone. They're not allowing them to pass the center ice line. But it looks like there's a hand pass called on the Sharks, so stoppage of play. But the Sharks are starting to press. Arizona's struggling getting the puck past their own blue line, let alone the center line. So, we'll be paying attention to that. Hopefully the Sharks are going to bring it a little more. I feel like they've been playing a little reserved, which is smart. It's a long season. It's only the 30th game of the season. And, we don't want to, be spent. Especially, before this holiday season. Sure, these guys want to be all in good health and have some, left in the tank for the holidays. Enjoy with their family. But here we go. Duclair, some speed, baby. I love it. Look at him. He hits the brakes and then he blows a tire. Shots currently at 14 for Sharks, 12 for Arizona as we approach close to 90 seconds remaining in the second frame. Not much has changed. Arizona's been given 2 opportunities on the power play. Sharks have not been given a chance to go on the man advantage yet. And, the only goal that was scored was moments ago. It was an even strength goal by Arizona, and it was scored by Matthias Maselli, his 6th of the season. All right. The Arizona Coyotes are pressing the issue here, man. They almost beat Kapokakinen again. Whoo! They caught Kapokakinen kind of sliding from one side to the crease, and the puck kind of took a nice little bounce / deflection. So it looks like it went off a run and almost into the back of the net, but Kapokakinen was alert enough to get that puck frozen, thank goodness. All right, face off deep in Shark zone. They win it. Hurdle wins that draw, so that's what's up. All right, Sharks trying to look to, even it up right now as we have 70 seconds left in this second period. But they're not able to sustain any pressure, and Arizona's, they're playing with more speed and confidence for sure. Oh, cross-ice pass, stay fan, thank goodness. That was a quality opportunity right there with the pass across the crease or across the slot right there, right in front of Kapokakinen. All right. Granlund gets possession of the puck, and he iced it, unfortunately. His pass did not connect to Hurdle. But Granlund strips the puck right at the blue line. He tried to connect with Hurdle, who was like, flying down the ice, but slightly off target. And now the Sharks are going to have have to, you know, win another face-off deep in their own zone here. 38 seconds remain. My clock's a little ahead. And now we'll start it. All right, so Arizona still with possession of the puck. Setting it up. Saved by Kapokakinen. He just smothers that puck. All right, now things are getting a little bit chippy. Ferraro is going at it. Hurdle is going at it. Ferraro is taking exception. I don't know what is being said there, but Ferraro is visibly unhappy. I don't know what's going on there, but Ferraro is giving him that stare. He's not happy with whatever words are being exchanged down there. All right, here we go. One more face-off deep in the Shark zone. Sharks are going to have to freaking win this one. Arizona does. And they lose possession of it by the blue line, so that takes a clear. Or, you know, that clears the zone for the Sharks. With the no-touch offsides, they just dump it deep, and then the Sharks try to connect to it. Long pass all the way deep in the freaking Arizona zone, but they win the race of the puck, and that's going to be the period as everyone kind of ties up near the penalty boxes and burns out the clock. All right. So we'll see if the Sharks are going to, you know, explode in this final 20 minutes of hockey here. Or we'll see if it's the final 20. They might have to try to force the, you know, overtime again. We'll see how it all plays out in just a moment. But nonetheless, it sounds like Sharks are trailing this game 1-0. Arizona Coyotes score courtesy of Maselli, his 6th of the season for Arizona. That goal was scored at 14 minutes and 45 seconds of the second period with the wrist shot. So we'll go into all the stats from the second period. We'll go over the box score in just a moment. So just kick back and relax as I get all those stats compiled for y'all. I'm Aaron James, and this is Shark City Hockey's live watch-along party. San Jose Sharks taking on the Arizona Coyotes for the first time this year and the only time in Tempe, Arizona at the Mullet Arena. We'll be right back right here on Shark City Hockey. All right. What's up, everybody? What is up? We are back. Let's go over this second period here. So, not too much exciting stuff to report for Sharks fans. If you're an Arizona Coyote fan, then you're pretty ecstatic about that second period. Shots as of right now, it's even. We'll see if that changes on NHL.com. But right now, it's 14 apiece. San Jose and Arizona have 14 shots on goal. You can see that more shots were taken. So San Jose technically has 24 and Arizona has 25. But 11 blocked shots for the Sharks and 10 blocked shots for the Coyotes makes it 14 even apiece. Not much has changed in the face-off circle. 67.7% of the face-off draws are won by Arizona, 32.3% by San Jose. Penalties have not been a factor in this game. San Jose Sharks have committed 2 penalties. Giovanni Smith was penalized in the second period. Right at the beginning of that period, he got penalized for high sticking against Alex Kerfoot. That happened at 2 minutes and 31 seconds into the second frame. And then just 7 seconds past the midway point of this game, at 10 minutes and 7 seconds, Kaapo Kähkönen got called for delaying the game. Puck over glass. That penalty was served by Anthony Duclair. The only goal that's been scored is an even strength goal that happened at 14 minutes and 45 seconds into the second period. The 6th goal of the season for the Arizona Coyotes. Pardon me. Believe left winger, or at least he shoots left, but nonetheless, Mateus Maselli got his 6th goal of the season, assisted by Moser, 12th, and Kraus, 7th assist of the season. And that's pretty much been it. The hits have slightly, 3 more hits from the Coyotes from the first period, so they're at 16 now. And Sharks kind of played a little bit more physical in that game, and they brought their hit total up to 15. As far as giveaways, San Jose Sharks have 2 giveaways. The Coyotes have 6, and takeaways, San Jose has 1, and the Coyotes have 8. So, it's a lot of back and forth, and it just so happened that in the final, I'll say, 7 minutes of that game, Arizona kind of came alive, and they kind of brought the heat and the pressure for San Jose, and they got a lucky rebound, a juicy rebound, but it was a lucky bounce in my opinion, because it just awkwardly kind of like at an angle found its way onto Maselli's stick, and there's just a wide open net left of Kaapo Kähkönen, and that makes it a 1-0 game. San Jose Sharks had quality chances following their penalty kill. Giovanni Smith almost had a lead breakaway pass right when he stepped out of the penalty box, but they were not able to connect on that. And then the same thing for Anthony Duclair. He actually got the puck, and he went with a backhanded, on the breakaway, he elected to go backhand 5-hole, but that was shut down by Connor Ingram of the Arizona Coyotes netminder. So that's where we're at right now after 2 periods. San Jose Sharks are not out of this game at all. Still got a whole 20 plus minutes of hockey left. We'll see if there's any more late game heroics for San Jose. I don't think it's going to come down to that, but we'll have to wait and see. The Sharks still need to clean up those freaking passes, and they got to find a way to just connect. As we have here in the comment section, we have on YouTube, they just need to complete a pass. Absolutely. It's very chippy. It's very back and forth. I've been using the analogy like tennis and ping pong just, to add some color to it. But honestly, like, it just feels like a 200-foot game. A lot of neutral zone turnovers. A lot of turnovers for both teams in their own zone, and then immediately turn it right back over. So it's just, like hot potato, as I mentioned earlier in the first period. Sharks just need to go out there, maintain possession, control the flow of this game, win the race to the puck when they dump it deep into Arizona's zone. They also need to, be a little bit more precise and, put that puck from tape to tape. Maybe, we have to get dirty and gritty with it. Maybe we're going to have to crash the net and try to, try our best to, force the issue and try to get that puck to cross the goal line. I don't want to see too much fanciness, or I don't want them to try to be too pretty with that puck, with some of those no-look passes that don't end up connecting. And, yeah, you know what I'm saying? I think just those simple things. Now, obviously, it's easier said than done, especially from this side, being a spectator. But, we have to improve the accuracy on our passing, and we definitely have to control that puck a lot more than what we have. If it's going to be back and forth, I would prefer it to not be from long stretch passes or just essentially chipping the puck back and forth. I would prefer them to carry the puck and then elect to either dump it deep or try to just force it across Arizona's blue line. But nonetheless, it has been a very competitive game. As I said, I could kind of just tell right from the first 5 to 7 minutes of this hockey game, it was going to be a very tight, close game, and that's exactly what we got. So we'll see what happens in this third period, which, by the way, is about 6 minutes away. So with that being said, I want to take a quick break, get some water, and we'll all get ready to see how this final frame will play out. So I'm Aaron James. You are watching Shark City Hockey's real-time reaction and watch-along party to the San Jose Sharks facing the Arizona Coyotes. But before I leave you, I think it's best, I got some time, let's go into some of the scores from around the league. It's something I did the last watch party. I think I want to keep that up. So let's do that. All right. So around the league today, this Friday, San Jose Sharks are playing in one of 6 games. There's only another game going on right now, and that's in Vegas. They're hosting the Sabres. It's a 0-0 game. They have already played 1 period. Your final scores from around the league today: the Anaheim Ducks lost to the New York Rangers by a score of 1-5. The Nashville Predators defeated the Carolina Hurricanes 6-5 in overtime. The Boston Bruins won the skills competition against the New York Islanders, and they won in a shootout 5-4. And the Dallas Stars at home defeated the Ottawa Senators 4-5. 5-4, I guess the best way of saying that. So San Jose Sharks are going to be one of the last 2 late games here. It seems like shortly after our game finishes up, the last game of the night will be finishing up on the other team in the desert. And yeah, San Jose Sharks will be back in action as soon as, I think this weekend, right? Let's double check. Let's look ahead, right? Let's look ahead so we can know when's the next time we're going to get together for a watch party. So yeah, this weekend, Sunday at 5 o'clock. Some Sunday night hockey. The San Jose Sharks will go from the desert to the Mile High, up there in the mountains, Devner, to take on the Colorado Avalanche this Sunday, 5 o'clock. The Sharks return home Tuesday to host the Kings, and then they will take on, Wednesday. Wait, did I say that? Yeah, Wednesday. Pardon me. Wait, what's going on here? Okay, my bad. I was mixing up the 2 Kings days. So we got the Kings twice in like a week. My bad. So yeah, stand corrected. So Tuesday, they'll come back home, and then they'll take on the Coyotes again on Thursday, like I mentioned. Less than a week away at the tank. and then they're back on the road again. So let's just keep it within this next week so I don't get confused and confuse you any more than I probably already have. So next time we get together for a watch party will be this Sunday at 5 o'clock when the San Jose Sharks will be taking on the Colorado Avalanche. Sunday, December 17th at 5 o'clock p.m. Pacific Standard Time, or Shark City Hockey Time. And then, we'll get together perhaps. I'm not too sure about Tuesday night, but we'll definitely get together probably the following day to react to some of these games. I'll be 100 with you. My schedule is going to drastically change starting next week. And, I'll continue to try to come through on these watch parties. Shouldn't be any reason why I can't come through on these watch parties. But as far as reaction and recaps to the games late night after, the home games, there's a strong possibility that I might just have to, hit the rack or hit the sack, tomato, because of my schedule will drastically be changing next week. So that's all I'm going to share, because that's probably all you care about. So let's enjoy this watch party. We got 20 minutes left of this game, and then, we'll be right back here on Sunday when the Sharks take on the Avalanche. So now I'm going to take that quick break as the San Jose Sharks are almost... they're about 2 minutes away from stepping back onto the ice to try to, come back and win this game. So, Matthias Maselli, so far, the only one to score a goal for Arizona Coyotes, and that's where we get our lead 1-0. I'm Aaron James, and this is Shark City Hockey's live watch party. We'll be right back. All right. Oh, here we go. Oh, let's see. Any more of that Shark City, that San Jose Los Tiburones magic left? We'll see what they got. Third period's about to start. Just a moment. All right, so at this point, I'm going to ask, who do you think is going to score first for the Sharks? Obviously, Arizona has scored. But now we need to focus on our guys until. So who's going to break the goose egg for San Jose? I'm thinking, you know, maybe someone from that Duclair, Granlund, and Zetterlund line. And hey, look at that. They're the first ones to step out there on the ice. I think Granlund's a safe choice. But I'm going to say that whole line, they kind of created an opportunity. They're looking pretty good out there. But let's see what we got. One more face-off to start a period in the middle of this Mullet Arena with the Coyotes and ASU logo there. Come on, Sharks. All right. Throwing the body. I like what I'm seeing. But Arizona does have possession of the puck. And they are looking to add to their lead as they're controlling the tempo by swinging the puck all around the boards in the zone. Okay. Sharks kind of press them to the blue line, but they turn around and just keep it in the zone and dump it deep. There they go. They're moving the puck around. All right, nice block by Duclair. Duclair's trying to catch up to the puck, but unfortunately it got away from him. Now he's behind the goal line waiting for some reinforcements, some help. Sharks working the blue line. Nikita Hodachuk throws it on net from the blue line, and then that is saved by Ingram. He's going to elect to stop the clock there. So, man, I like what I see. I think Duclair is on the bench. Looks like he's a little shaken up. He looks like he's in discomfort. Doesn't look too major, but he definitely looks like something maybe stings. Based off of if I could read his facial expression correctly. But nonetheless, Sharks are operating. Oh, Hurdle with an opportunity right at the doorstep. Sharks are pressing. Barabanov, Eklund, and Hurdle are out there with Thrun and Addison. Oh, great. Here comes Arizona. Flexing that speed. They throw it on the net. And Kapokakinen makes a save. Ooh, man. So Addison took a shot from the blue line, and that took a Sharks bounce. Finds Hurdle's stick. He almost buried a 5-hole on that last chance, but again, right at the doorstep, and Ingram just happened to have his freaking goal pads down on the ice at the right place at the right time. He lucked out. This could have easily been a tie game. All right, Gunn in his own zone wins the faceoff for the Sharks, but that puck gets the possession gets regained by Arizona. And now by the Sharks, and they advance it out. All right, Sharks looking to take control of the puck in Arizona zone, but they calmly, collectively advance the puck out. But it gets taken away by Bailey at center ice. He puts it in the zone, but there's Coyotes there. Looks like they almost ice the puck, but they win the freaking race. There's a random stick laying on the ice in the Sharks zone. I don't know if that helped or hurt us. Arizona getting some quality chances right now, so I'm going to say that didn't help us at all. Arizona again bringing the heat. No pun intended. Come on, baby. All right, Giovanni Smith is out there with Zadina and LeBanc. Ferraro's out there with Burros. They are forced to defend as Arizona again is setting up cap at the half wall San Jose zone. Drop pass to the blue line, making it look silky. All right, opportunity right here. Opportunity, Smith, Zadina. They just did not have enough juice on that breakout. But they're still pressing it. They're getting sloppy. I like it. They're just crashing the net. Let's go. Henry Thrun at the blue line keeps the zone in. He dumps it. But it gets taken away by the Coyotes. Now they make a line change. So do the Sharks. Ooh, that was a nice opportunity for Giovanni Smith and Zadina. They just didn't have enough speed to break away for 2-on-1. But they committed and they crashed the net. So they still did not give up. I like what I'm seeing. But, you know, so far Arizona is kind of winning the puck possession game in this third period. Sharks just haven't been able to find a clean zone entry, but they keep taking back the puck at the blue line, so I love it. Here are the Sharks now operating as Arizona's zone. Addison at the blue line. He elects to dump it deep. Zetterlund's down there. Oh, Hodachuk had a pinch to keep the zone alive. Zetterlund throws it toward the net. Man. Puck gets cleared by Arizona. Definitely watching the clock now. 5 minutes are ticking away. Arizona intercepts the pass at center ice. Bring it in and... Woohoo! Was that Hodachuk who laid the body? Oh, come on. He's being a little... Okay, he's getting too much now. That was John Ruda. Okay. No, that's a Hodachuk. That's what I thought. Okay. So Hodachuk, he tried to lay a hit behind the trapezoid, in the trapezoid behind Kaapo Kähkönen. And it was actually... It was... I don't know why he had to do that. But long story short is he laid a hit, and you know Arizona. It sounded good, it looked good, but he absorbed it. He did, he stood up. He wasn't knocked down. Clayton Keller, that is, and then Hodachuk kind of like, I don't want to say he whipped back at him, but he interfered with him by like clipping him out from his leg. Like it was just so unnecessary to like clip him out from his leg and trip him up. So now the Sharks are on a penalty kill. This is going to be the most important penalty kill of the evening. Down 1-0. I don't think the Sharks could afford to drop another goal right now. Oh! Big Kaapo save. Kaapo Kähkönen, man. They are stretch passing them. They stretch it from one face-off circle all the way to the next. And then right back to Keller to face-off circle. And he tries a one-timer and Kaapo Kähkönen standing tall. Man, that was freaking scary. Big save by Kaapo Kähkönen, but nonetheless, the Sharks are still on a PK. All right. The face-off. They dropped the face-off and it's being held up in the skate. And then we clear it. That was a good strategy there. I've seen the puck get hold up against the boards with the skate, but I've never seen the puck get hold up against the ice on the face-off dot with the skate. So that was unique from San Jose Sharks. 70 seconds remaining of man advantage time for Coyotes. The only goal scored tonight was on even strength. This is the third penalty the Sharks have committed. I'm pretty sure that their special teams unit wants to make it 3 for 3 on the PK. They got 40 more seconds to make that a reality. Arizona is unable to hold the zone, so now they're resetting all the way behind their own net. 30 more seconds remaining on this power play. Oh, man. Stretch passing it. Ooh. Another one-time opportunity. Capo Kakinen makes a save. But another one-time blast from the right face-off circle, less than 15 feet away from Capo Kakinen. He makes another fantastic save. $15 more seconds remaining on this power play. We're going to have a face-off right here. Left of Capo Kakinen. Granlund was going to take the face-off, but they're booting him out. So now Zetterlund is in there. Arizona wins it. They have about 12 seconds to make something happen. Let's see if the Sharks go for another opportunity to hit the guy off of the penalty box. 3 more seconds. 2 more seconds. Penalties killed. All right. Arizona still has the pressure. All right, Sharks finally regain control of the puck, and they are going to kind of lift it up high for a change, but they better hurry up because Arizona is advancing the puck fast. They had a partial change. It looks like 3 fresh bodies on the ice for the Sharks, so the Sharks definitely need to advance the puck out of their own zone and get the rest of this line change complete here. And they've done so. All right, Eklund. Sharks score! William Eklund! Yeah! Woo! So cut in, baby. Yes, we got swaggy Eklund comments. Absolutely. So Cunningham makes a play, advances it, a juicy rebound. Eklund buries it. So Cunningham advances the puck into the zone. Beautiful pass by Eklund. Cunningham gets a shot on goal. That leaves the goalie is literally left hanging to dry on that rebound, and Eklund buries it, baby. Yes. 1-1. Willem Eklund gets his 8th goal of the season. Luke Cunningham with the primary assist gets his 3rd apple of the season, and Kyle Burrows gets his 5th. And it looks like before we celebrate, I think Arizona's going to challenge this. They are challenging goaltender interference. Nah, BS. Connor Ingram dived crazy to make that initial save on Cunningham. There's no interference. He dived to make that initial save and left a wide open net. I'm not buying it. My bad. I'm a little quiet right now because I'm really like deep into this but that's a goal, man. As they say in the comment section, let's go. Good goal. 1,000,000%. Absolutely, that better be. Man, that is not even on us. This is the longest coaches challenge ever. Come on. Oh, Oh, come on. If they're going to try to call that because he being Connor Ingram puts his stick into Luke Cunning's skate, that's ridiculous. And it's not like holding onto his skate or holding onto his stick while Cunning drives his skate's going to make him drag himself all the way to that side. Come on. Come on. I don't want to hear no bull shark. Got a comment saying Cunning barely touches him and he has enough time to move. Absolutely. There's no way that his skate, like, let me see. One more time. So yeah, so he throws his stick as if to like chop the puck away. And I think what happens is he overcommitted to that move, left a wide open net, and then dives in that motion to make it seem like he was pulled out of position. But that is a good goal. Let's hear what they say. Oh my gosh, you've got to be kidding me. You have got to be kidding me. That is 100% bull shark. Bogus call. Bull shark. Type bull shark in the comment section. That is some BS. BS, dude. That is some straight up BS. Come on. You guys are killing me. Well, that's so whack, man. That is so whack. My bad. Yeah, I agree with you. Why everyone rigging it? They're rigging it against us, against the Sharks. You know what? Sharks, again, another one of those games where they got to take on the Zebras as well. It's Sharks versus Coyotes and Zebras tonight, fans. Wow. Bogus. Bogus call. And the award goes to Connor Ingram. That is the fakest goaltender interference I've ever seen. And I've seen some pretty, like, outrageous goaltender interference calls. But that right there has got to be the most sus ever. That's some straight bull shark, man. Oh, man. Here we go. All right, thank you to everybody who's chiming in, everyone who's joining me right now. As it sounds like the Sharks are trying to tie this game up, apparently. We just thought that they did. We thought William Eklund got his 8th of the season. A challenge for goaltender interference goes Arizona's way. So we are still at 1-0. Sounds like Sharks looking to get that game-tying goal. If you're new to this program, please like and subscribe. Help us grow our channel. Of course, you can find us on social media on X and on Instagram. Follow us on Instagram for some really relatable Sharks fan content. And then you can find us on X, formerly known as Twitter, you know, for some more like live game reaction and, you know, some more Sharks fan content. But yeah, thank you to everybody. We do this live stream, watch along party every road game. In case you missed it, I am having a rather, oh, real quick, we'll put it on hold. 3-on-2 opportunity. Ah! That could have been a great opportunity for the Sharks, but it was offside, and Eklund's visibly frustrated. I can't blame him. They robbed him from a goal. Anyways. But we do these live watch parties every road game. My schedule will be drastically changing starting Monday. So I'll do my best to still connect with you. After the home games, there's a more than likely going to be a schedule change announced later on this week. But we will get together for sure for Sunday night hockey, as the San Jose Sharks are taking on the Colorado Avalanche this Sunday at 5 p.m. Shark City hockey time. So, be sure to join us and, cheer on the Sharks as they go from the desert to the mile high. San Jose Sharks have 18 shots on goal. Coyotes have 20 right now. Almost halfway done with this period. So, time is of essence. So they're announcing a goal change at Mullet Arena. So Maselli's 6th of the season is now assisted by, I can't even pronounce that name. I'm not going to be ashamed to admit it. Be Jugstad? I'm not too sure. 13th of the season of Moser. So there's official scoring change for Arizona. We could care less here, as our primary focus is trying to get this game tied up. All right, we got 11 minutes remaining in regulation. Let's go Sharks. All right, Sharks trying to set up. Nice. All right, Bailey's out there. Hoffman and Cunnin. Cunnin did a great job of intercepting the puck in the middle of the Arizona zone and keeping the play alive, but Arizona is able to regain possession, and now they have bounced the puck in the Shark zone. They take a shot. Kapokakinen, nice save. Rebound cleaned up by the Sharks. Ruda and Hochuk just, passing it back and forth, trying to keep the puck away from Arizona's attacker there. Now Ruda skates up and dumps it down deep, pardon me. Sharks win the battle to the puck, or the race to the puck. Now they're working along the boards. Pass all the way across to Thrun, it looks like. Oh man, icing opportunity. Looks like Arizona is going to win that battle. All right, here's a good chance for a breakout for the Sharks. They elect to dump it deep. And that's going to get cleared of the zone by Arizona. Sharks are in that third gear. Arizona is keeping pace. Sharks are playing fast, and Arizona looks like they're playing a little faster. So everyone can tell that, that challenge is definitely a turning point in this game. So it could go either way. It could go, motivate Arizona to continue to bring it and try to shut us down, or it can motivate the Sharks, light a fire into them, because they should be rather PO'd about that. All right, here we go. Sounds like Sharks opportunity. Eklund's out there. Barabanov. Hurdle. Let's see if Eklund could get a goal that will actually stand. In 3 years, Kapokakinen has not lost a game to these Arizona Coyotes. He's 6-0. He made some big saves right now. He's being challenged, and he's going to elect to just stop the play. Woo! All right, fans, if you're watching, let me know who you think is going to score the first goal for the San Jose Sharks. Type your predictions in the comment section. It should have been Eklund, but it wasn't. It was a disallowed goal for quote-unquote goaltender interference. BS. Bull shark. But it is what it is. Cannot cry over that. Gotta, stay the course. The guys are getting frustrated, I can tell. But man, if they don't if for some reason, I don't even want to say it. But it better not come down. All I'm going to say is, okay, I am going to say it. It better not come down to that freaking bogus turnover for the goal. This game better not come come down to that turnover of the goal, because that would be, oh, gosh. I'm telling you, man, the league doesn't want to see San Jose freaking come out of the Pacific, climb from the bottom of the Pacific, man. That's some BS, but it is what it is. All right, I'm over it now. I'm not, but I will be. Eklund will get his revenge, is what we have in the comment section. Absolutely. Ooh-wee. Here we go. Crunch time for the Sharks. I really hope that they could get this equalizer ASAP. All right, here we go. So, 8 minutes almost remain. It was kind of funny because it was not funny, but it is what it is. I'll just comment on it. The San Jose Sharks are doing their own watch party today, so that's what's up. I always love how Shark City Hockey tends to set the trends here in Sharks territory. Ha! No, we're not the first one to ever do a watch party. They've done it before. I've attended some, especially they usually do them during the playoffs on the road games, so can't try to take credit for being that innovative. But all I'm going to comment on is why they're going to hold it all the way at the coast, like make fans, like especially for those that live in San Jose, have to drive almost like an hour and a half away. That just makes no sense. Anyways, you know what I would like to see? I'd like them to host some watch parties back in the tank. Now that'll be what's up. Anyways, we have a comment. Where do these linesmen go to school? Well, if there's one thing that's been universal in sports this season, well, I could speak mainly for what happens on the gridiron and then what happens on the inside, the ice hockey rinks, is that the referees have been horrible this season. Anyways. All right, here we go. Bailey's out there with Cunnin and Hoffman. Trying to get something going here. 7 minutes of regulation time approaching or remaining. Mullet Arena is starting to buzz. Let's go Coyotes chants are starting to rock. The 4,500 strong are getting loud. My bad. Oh my gosh. Is Giovanni Smith taking another penalty? Oh my gosh. I can't anymore. I can't. First of all, I'm just going to say it one last time. They should have never won that challenge, and then we should have got a power play following that. So that we should have had a goal on a power play, but unfortunately, Giovanni Smith, who I was really excited, and I still am, to see in the lineup today, takes his second penalty of the game, and it couldn't come at a worse time. He's getting 2 minutes for hooking at 13:12 of the third period. So big kill for the San Jose Sharks. Coming up right now. This is the 4th freaking power play that Arizona has had. Arizona is not shying away from trying to rip that puck. They're favoring that right face-off circle. The blasts and the shots are coming from their right face-off circle, so Kapokakinen needs to keep his eye on, and that's where their free attacker is for this man advantage. I'm noticing the past couple of power plays, so they are favoring the setup on Kapokakinen's glove hand side. Again, they tried, but he fanned, and the Sharks clear it. All right, by the time the Coyotes get this puck back out of their own zone, there'll be a minute remaining on the power play for them. So 1 minute of penalty kill time for the Sharks. Big penalty kill for the Sharks. I've been saying that because each one has been, but this one is for sure, without a doubt, the most important penalty kill of the night. Sharks clear it. 30 seconds left. All right. Just a dozen seconds remain on the power play. 5 minutes left in regulation. Sharks look like they're going to kill off this penalty. 5 seconds remain. 3 seconds. 2, 1. Penalty killed. Sharks are perfect on the PK. Still got some work to do. The pressure is still on. They shoot it, and that goes up to the net. Woo! 4:41 remaining. All right. I'm going to ask everybody one more time. Send the Sharks all those vibes, baby. Pardon me. Sharks need water. I needed some water there. Who's going to score first goal for San Jose? Let me know. I really hope that we get a freaking goal, baby, because we're coming less than 5 minutes in this game in regulation. It's starting to be exactly what I was hoping it wouldn't be. Edge of your seat, nail-biting hockey for us here in Sharks territory. I still believe it ain't over till it's over, baby. If they get that goal with .01 seconds remaining, I don't care. As long as they get that goal. I would love to see them win this in regulation. It starts with 1. But if we need some overtime, some extra time to do it, it won't matter to me. All I care about is picking up 2 points and closing in on that wild card spot in the standings. Should the Sharks win tonight, they'll be about 3 games out of that wild card spot that's being held onto right now by the Blues in the Western Conference. Should they not pick up a dub tonight, and I hope that's not the case, but if that's what ends up happening, we are still only 4 games, 4 victories out of a playoff spot, are closing in on, that wild card spot. So let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. Of course, while I have you all here for the remainder of regulation, I want to remind you all to follow Shark City Hockey on Instagram and on X at Shark City Hockey. And of course, like and subscribe to stream. Share it with your friends. Help grow the channel. We really appreciate it. All right, face-off drop won by the Sharks. They look to advance the puck out of their own zone, and they do so, but they did it by icing it. Man, oh man, we need this. I mean, let's be honest. The Sharks do pretty good when they have an extra attacker. So right now, and it's I think it's a little early, maybe about a minute or two too early. But right now, we got to be watching Capo Kakinen. See when David Quinn elects to pull him. Oh man, the Sharks failed to clear the zone. They actually had a dangerous giveaway. And Capo Kakinen has to freeze the puck again. Pardon all the noise from my chair. I'm moving around. Sitting in one position for a minute is starting to catch up to me. All right, here we go, baby. Granlund in the face-off circle. Face-off is won by San Jose. Here comes Declare. Declare trying to make it, trying to deke his way past the defender, but he loses control of the puck. All right, intercepted by the Sharks. Here we go. Yeah! Granlund scores, baby! Woo! I'm gonna give you 2 goal horns because there should have been 2 goals. Tie game, baby! San Jose Sharks! They did it again! Alright, so nice interception by Granlund. Beautiful deking of the defenders and the goalie. Please. How many challenges do they get? They're going to challenge for offside. Are they going to challenge for offside? Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! This is so ridiculous. Please. Dude, they gave them that... Okay, if it's close, they gave them the goalie interference. They better give us this goal, dude. Let's see what happens. So, let's see, man. Our 2 stars, and I said this at the beginning of our stream. The 2 hottest Sharks are Eklund and Granlund. Granlund being the hottest Shark. And I'm not talking about looks. I'm talking about their results in their games. Granlund, I believe, is 12 points in the last 6 games. Eklund, I believe, has 5 points in his last... My bad, I'm looking at this now. It's offsides. Oh my goodness. Well, that right there was clear as day. I can't hate on that. I mean, that was obvious. As a matter of fact, the Sharks broadcasting crew was kind of saying, like, was it offside before I think we even buried the puck. So damn, son. All right, we're gonna have to score 3 goals in order to tie this game up 1-1. Boy, oh boy. All right, under 4 minutes to go, Sharks fans. We got momentum. Sharks are playing angry. My Sharks are hungry. This is ridiculous. Okay, so the offside, I can't be mad about that. I really can't. I mean, oh, you dropped my headphones. My bad. So I can't be mad about that offsides because that was pretty obvious. But that freaking goalie interference was some bogus. That was bogus. That was some bullshark, as I mentioned. Boy. Shot on goal by the Sharks. We now have 21. Arizona with 24. Capo Kakinen is being pulled right now. So the Sharks have an empty net. Damn. I'm a little nervous, but I understand. All right, here we go. 6 men on the ice for the Sharks. They have an extra attacker. Everyone's on side. No one's interfering with the goalie. Looks like a shot from the blue line. Deflects, goes out of play, but we will have a face-off in Arizona's zone still. While we wait for this anxiously, you all who are watching this right now may have noticed that I have a little festive, holiday cheer going on. I'll finish that thought in just a moment. The game's more important. All right. There we go. Sharks from the blue line. Granlund passes to Eklund. Eklund and Granlund on the blue line. Okay, Barabanov now. He dumps it down deep. They are still in the zone. They haven't left the zone. Sharks are controlling this right now. An opportunity in the front. Goes wide. We hold the zone. Zenderland thrown down, but we still have the zone. We take a shot, and it gets gloved by Ingram. Damn. Boys are playing good out there. So as I was saying, you can notice that, Avatar's in, the holiday cheer. Very festive here. So we get ready for the holiday season here at Shark City Hockey. Yesterday, very, what's the word I'm looking for? Forget all the color commentating. Long story short is yesterday we debuted a Christmas song, and I'll talk more about that in a little bit as the Sharks are setting up. Eklund putting on the moves. All right, Sharks still operating kind of near the blue line. Now they press. They start to attack. They're near the face-off circles. Barabanov now behind the goal line. That puck gets intercepted by Arizona. They're advancing it. They have an opportunity at an empty net. They swing it and it misses. Oh, thank goodness. Sharks aren't out of trouble yet. As the puck is just kind of... Oh my goodness, this is scary. They're battling for the puck. Deep in the Shark zone. Opportunity. What a steal by Tomas Hertl. And then he gives it away. And the Sharks just keep fumbling the freaking puck in front of that empty net. Come on, there's 6 of you. Clear it. Whew, my bad. Oh my goodness. All right. 90 seconds of regulation time. Sharks still have an empty net. But this one, thank goodness, goes wide. And they wave off the icing. 80 seconds of hockey remaining. Sharks still have an extra attacker. Duclair now. Hertl's out there with Duclair. Hoffman. I'm trying to see who the other 3 are. Looks like LeBanc. LeBanc to Hoffman at the point. 1 minute remaining in regulation. Come on, baby. That one gets cleared, and that's going to be no icing because it went past Hoffman's stick. 45 seconds in regulation. Here come the Sharks. 6 men on the ice for the Sharks. Cunning's out there. Addison's out there. Zadina's out there. Oh my gosh. Arizona gets possession of the puck. Wasting more time. Sharks regain possession. They freaking fan on the pass. The Sharks are struggling to control the puck with an extra attacker out there as Arizona has 2 guys burning the clock deep down in their own zone in the half wall. Too many Sharks standing there watching. 5 seconds. 1 opportunity left. LeBanc. He shoots and it's wide. Damn. Shut out. Shut out in the desert. That's the final. Connor Ingram gets his 4th career shutout against the San Jose Sharks. That right there is ridiculous. Scored 2 goals, none of them stand. One of them obvious offside, but that goaltender interference, man, that was ridiculous. But it is what it is. Man, LeBanc literally missed that freaking zone by a matter of inches. Matter of inches. Nonetheless, it was still exciting all the way to that final second. Unfortunately, the San Jose Sharks couldn't get it done. Damn, son. All right, so stick with me here for a second as I get you the final box score here from Tempe, Arizona. This will be the only game the San Jose Sharks play in Tempe, Arizona this year. So now they are all-time 2-1 at the Mullet Arena as they were playing in their third game ever at the Mullet Arena. If you're not in the know, the Mullet Arena is named after some philanthropists from ASU. And here we go. So your final stats: San Jose Sharks 21 shots on goal, Arizona 24. Arizona, they showed up in the faceoff circle with 62.5%. The faceoffs being won their way, 35.7% for the Sharks. Sharks killed off 4 power plays and were not even awarded a power play this game. So 8 penalty minutes by the Sharks. 2 of them committed by Giovanni Smith, high sticking in the second period, hooking in the third. Nikita Hodayuk got interference on Clayton Keller. That was probably one of the most undisciplined penalties we took tonight. And then Capo Kakinen was oddly enough called for a puck over the glass to lay in the game. That happened in the second period. 21 hits for the San Jose Sharks, 19 for Arizona Coyotes. Block shots, 16 for San Jose, 15 for Arizona. Sharks with 4 giveaways, Arizona with 8. The big difference maker here, 1 takeaway for San Jose, 10 takeaways for the Arizona Coyotes. This is the first of 3 games in which the Sharks will be playing against the Coyotes. The Coyotes will be at the tank in a matter of days, 6 to be exact, December 21st. The Sharks will be hosting the Coyotes, and then the last game we play against the Coyotes this season will be April 7th, toward the end of the regular season. The only goal scored was in the second period. It was scored by Mateus Maselli, his 6th goal of the season. That was scored at 14:45 of the second period. San Jose Sharks, William Eklund should have been awarded his 8th goal of the season to tie this game up. However, Arizona was successful on a coach's challenge for goaltender interference because, Connor Ingram, who's getting awarded a shutout and a first star recognition. Yes, I agree with the comments in there. Rigged. The refs definitely rigged this game. But back to what I was saying. The goaltender Ingram, he throws his stick into Cunning's skate to poke away the puck. And Lightweight looks like he was hacking at him, and now I'm sounding like the homer. I get it. But, he put his stick in Cunning's skate and then awkwardly throws his body in his direction. Like, I play goalie, so I know for a fact that if I know for a fact when I hold my stick, if a player is skating across and my stick gets caught up in any part of his equipment and goes with him momentum-wise, it's not dragging my whole entire body. I know that for a fact. So, he threw himself in that direction because he left a wide open freaking when he checked that puck away, he left a wide open net for William Eklund, who buried it. But for some reason, the NHL in Toronto decided, we're going to take away William Eklund's goal. And the score stood that way. So we got a comment already, man. I'm going to sign off for now. Good night, and I'll see you Sunday. Absolutely. So with that being said, just want to remind everybody out there that Shark City Hockey and myself, Aaron James, will be back at it Sunday night when the Sharks take on the Colorado Avalanche. So expect us to go live around 4:45 Pacific Standard Time, just about 5 minutes before opening face-off. But yeah, what a game. San Jose Sharks, they are 4 victories out of a wild card position right now. The St. Louis Blues are holding on to the final wild card spot in the Western Conference with 39 points in the standings. The fact that the Sharks are not able to gain a point in this game, they have 31 points. So they are 8 points out of contending, are closing, the gap between a wild card spot and 8th ranked in that wild card race. So we still have a chance. Got plenty of hockey to go. That was just the 30th game of the season. So San Jose now falls to 9-18-3 overall. The Arizona Coyotes improve. As a matter of fact, they now jump ahead, leapfrog St. Louis with 30 points in the standings. They improved to 14-13-2. So, the Sharks, even though we lost by a score of 1-0 with the help of the refs, they've been playing some competitive hockey against some teams that are destined to be in the playoffs. I still believe that my team will eventually contend for a wild card spot. Whether or not they get it, we'll have to wait and find out. But nonetheless, San Jose Sharks hockey has been looking so freaking fresh and clean lately, and I'm thrilled to watch these guys start to gel, find chemistry, and learn how to play with each other. Going into this game, Kaapo Kähkönen was 4-0-1 in his last 5, dating back to November 24th. So now he gets his first regulation loss. So now he's 4-1-1 in the past 6. William Eklund should have extended his hot streak. It is what it is. Granlund, he's been outstanding, 12 points in the last 6 games. Unfortunately, he was offside on that goal as well. But hey, these Sharks have no quit in their game, and they're going to continue to bring it night in and night out, and I still believe in my squad. So with that being said, I am Aaron James. I'm signing off for the rest of this evening. Happy Friday night and weekend to everybody out there. Stay safe. The holidays are coming up, so join us here as often as you can. And until next time, let's go Sharks. Just want to say one more time for those of you out there, please consider liking this stream and subscribing to this channel. It really helps grow Shark City Hockey's brand. Follow us on Instagram at Shark City Hockey and on X at Shark City Hockey for the most relatable Sharks fan content. Of course, you can find all of our live streams on our webpage at sharkcityhockey.com. So until next time, Shark City fans and San Jose Sharks hockey fans, I'm Aaron James signing off for the rest of the evening. Y'all have a great rest of your Friday night.